Welcome to Local Edition. I'm Bella Shaw. If you've ever thought about serving on a civil grand jury, now is your chance. There's going to be an open house, and Janice Feingold is here with the Ventura Civil Grand Jury. Tell us all about it.
Good morning,
It'll be
Bella.
March 10th.
Yes, March 10th from 3 to 6 in the afternoon. We'll be holding an open house at the grand jury chambers, and we would like to invite all members of the public to come and not only tour our facilities, but talk with our grand jurors to find out more about what serving on the civil grand jury is all about.
Now, the age range, a lot of people think, how time involved is it?
It is a time-intensive commitment, and many of our jurors are post-retirement. In the first couple of months of the jury year, typically the workload requires about 15 to 20 hours per week. But when we get into this portion of the year, as we are completing the writing and editing and issuance of our reports, oftentimes we'll spend 25 to 35 hours per week involved in jury-related activities.
There's a lot of investigation involved. You have to be kind of a sleuth. You have to interview people about some of these complaints that you receive.
You have to be interested in doing in-depth investigative work. A lot of the investigations, of course, much of the research that we do is online research, so certainly being comfortable with doing computer-based research. As you said, we do a lot of interviews, and all of the materials that we gather we have to maintain confidentiality.
Sure.
We have to be very careful not to divulge any information that would allow people to figure out who was the complainant or who are those that we have interviewed to gather evidence related to the investigation.
And the term is for a year, starting July 1st?
July 1st through June 30th, and the appointment is for that one-year period, but then a juror can apply to remain on the jury a second year. And I think it's very interesting that the majority of first-year jurors do apply to stay on for that second year. So I think that says a lot about the personal satisfaction and reward and that the jurors feel they get from their jury service.
So it's not that monetary $25 a day per diem.
No, the $25 per day plus mileage buys us lunch.
So they're getting something out of it. It's a way to serve the community.
A way to serve the community and a way to learn a lot about local government. And for many of us, in our younger years, when we're raising a family, we're perhaps working full or part-time, it really is difficult to find the time to learn a lot about what's going on in local government. So this is an excellent way to do it. Throughout the year, we have what we call protocol visits and tours, where we have government officials at all levels of government, county, city, special districts, etc. They will either come into our chambers and make presentations to us, or we will go and tour facilities so that we learn about the operations of local government.
So the open house is going to be Thursday, March 10th, and it's going to be on the 3rd floor at County Square Drive?
Yes, the address is 646 County Square Drive. It's not at the County Government Center itself, but on the opposite side of Victoria Avenue from the main government center.
And you'll have current grand jury members there that can answer any kind of questions people may have.
When guests arrive, we'll have them sign in, and then one of our current grand jurors will take them on a tour of the facilities and tell them about
Refreshments
operations.
are provided. Janice
Refreshments
Feingold,
provided.
thank you so much for joining us here on Local Edition. I'm Bella Shaw, and we'll see you next time right here.